Yes, yes, it has. Oh. Right, we're on. So, ooh, more streamers than what we possibly could have done for starting. People are waiting. Hungary tonight, isn't it? Hungary. Well, stream's live, so yeah, just let. Yeah. Tell them to everybody to ready up. Do. Race 11, aren't we now? So we've only got 4 more races to go. It's myself, Fat Pants, and Magic, which are commentating again. And if it's to go like last week's race, we've got quite a lot to look forward to with everything. Before we kick it off with the lap that we normally do a tour of, I just want to bring to everybody's attention the sponsors that we have, which, to be honest, we won't be able to do any of this without it, and we've not really had much of a focus on them this last 2 weeks. I don't think that I've really done too much about them. So just have a couple of minutes about those. So obviously the main prize is sponsored by Wheelstand Pro, which is a fantastic company for peripherals for racing. They make stands for pretty much every racing wheel which is out there. And you need to go and have a look at the website and the products. And to be honest, speak to a few of the guys which are racing tonight, because I know a lot of them already use their products, and we also know that one of them's already won one of their products. Now they're supplying the top prize, and then obviously got our main sponsors, which is Pixru, which is the community for video gamers, social network. Do they need me to actually ready this up? Excellent. Is it kicked in for the countdown? I'm on a completely different screen. Yeah, it's here. We'll do it for them anyway. So yeah, Pixru has got a massive following of gamers now. We're talking well into the thousands. You know, I've been looking at a few of the things on the site again today, you know, some of the sections and stuff, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's growing a lot as well. It's also now got a Far Cry 3 area that you can chat about the game on it. Wonder how that happened. To be honest, no. To be honest, it's quite scary because I didn't actually create that. I found it, so I was well chuffed. Right. What's the weather doing, Magic? Right, I prefer the rain, but it's good to see a dry one as well, so to speak. I can't remember the address of the stream then. So, do you know what? I'm typing in what I'm talking. It's never good. You know what? Just while we're doing this, I think it's best to play the part of the lap now, because I'm trying to type on about 8 screens at the same time. So we'll just do a quick guide of tonight's track.
On the approach into the last corner at the Hungaroring, in a qualifying lap, make sure you take a nice wide approach onto the start-finish straight. This is the longest straight on the circuit, a good chance to use DRS and the curves available. It's an overtaking opportunity as well. Down into turn 1, you've got the brake marker boards on the left-hand side, brake just after the 100-metre board into second gear. The track then opens up away from you, letting you get on the power nice and early as the track now plummets down the hill towards turn 2. Easy to lock up here though, down into second gear because of the nature of the track. You want to keep it to the left-hand left-hand side before this right corner at turn 3 that follows. You want to keep it full throttle there because the track now goes up the hill to this blind summit of turn 4. An awesome corner taken in 4th gear. Watch out for the exit curbs before turn 5. Slow it all down now and use a lot of the exit curbs again before the run up to the very tricky right-left chicane of turns 6 and 7. Don't use too much of the curbs there at slow speed. It will upset the balance of the car. Turn 8 now. Keep it tighter here. You want to open up the corner of turn 9 and keep the speed before going around the left-hand kink of turn 10. Now you want to carry as much speed, minimum speed, through this corner of turn 11. Hang on in there. Feel that G-force on your body. Now it goes downhill. 100-metre board again into 2nd gear. Watch out for that exit curb, though. Don't take too much of that because you've got to get back to the right-hand side before trail braking nice and deep into the penultimate corner of turn 13. Open it up on the exit. Use all of the pit lane entry as well if you can. And then into the last corner itself. Hug the inside. Be patient. And then on the throttle as early as you dare, using all of the exit curb. And that's a lap of the Hungaroring.
So that's everything. I realised that I actually had a video from Pixwoo, which I thought was well worth playing while we were just on about them previously. Have we got any times coming in yet? It looks like we have.
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to finish the video. Declan Matthews has just gone fastest for the 120.711. Pretty impressive. Sector 2 and Sector 3, the fastest of the session so far. Proud has just literally the second popped in one that was a 100th of a second faster. Jay Coughlin's just knocked in a 121.559. Top 3 so far. Wells on is 121.624. Fargo went fastest in the first 2 sectors of his last, the first and the 3rd sector of the last hit.
So,
see those times coming down though as the track comes to the drivers.
just as an example of some things, I've got a few different stats this week, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Fastest lap on this track by an F1 driver this season was Vettel, and that was 124.136, and that was on lap 68. So that's what people are doing in their real life. I've not got info on whether it was, what the weather conditions or anything was, but it's nice to see some drivers, against actual real life, and obviously the game with it being a lot more like a simulator. How it performs, I think that's quite a close thing.
What was the qualifying time?
Not got qualifying time. Yeah, actually, that'll be worth actually looking and comparing what the fastest actual, yeah. Perez was second, and that was lap 65. There's a lot of the fast laps were done in the 50s and the 60s. But 3rd was Webber at 125.402. Yeah. Raikkonen also did it on 41, and Raikkonen was 6. Everyone else is 50 plus laps. Wow. Charles Pick, 22. His fastest lap on this, he was 22nd, but he did that on lap 22.
of qualifying last time. Wow, well. This is interesting. I don't know about the weather, but Hamilton was fastest in Q3,
right,
which is what we'll pretty much take it at 1:29.53.
Wow. Yeah.
Our boys are driving around faster than Lewis Hamilton.
I would predict that we would, knowing that they've just set off, they're getting the tyres warmed up and obviously the tunes and the setup and everything just getting changed over. I'm predicting somebody's going to start kicking in. What are we at? 120.711, low 119s.
Maybe.
You know, there's a lot of people in here. Right, 120.
124.38 from Silver, and that wasn't even fastest in sector 1 and 3.
Yeah.
So there is plenty of time. Waiting for that last push.
Evening, Hewitt. Yeah, I've got half an eye on chat tonight. Got screens open everywhere. Really have. So 124.38.
Times at the top are staying there pretty much.
Yeah, I was just there.
Now then, Wells 21 with a 127.
Yeah, Wells.
Big improvement on his previous.
Yeah,
time.
Wells 21 is obviously from previous races. TRL Hamilton.
Any idea on the name change?
No idea. I just know that he's changed a few times. So.
Yes, indeed. I'm just wondering if there's anything with the TRL.
No. However, he's currently sat at the top of the leaderboard, which just so that people know. Obviously, the game we accommodate 14 people per race, and we have a different type of registration process to any other league that I've seen, to be honest. And so far, we've had 26 people actually racing in the game.
What's different about ours, Wayne?
What? I hear you ask what's different about ours.
In the session.
Everybody which races this week will be eligible to race next week as long as they're registered by Tuesday. Anybody which was wanting to come either back into the season or as a new entry can register. And if the people from this week haven't registered by Tuesday night at midnight, then they will get priority over these people. So that enables us to always pretty much guarantee a full grid for everybody to be racing in. But that also means...
Wow, that sounds like a fair and equitable way to decide who gets to race.
It also means that rather than getting to the end of the season with 3 or 4 people dropping out and then having 6 people in the final race, we've had a consistent average of 14 races per race, and that has given us the ability to let 26 people try our season this season. A lot of seasons die after the 2-month mark. I roughly say ours is based over a quarter, really, at 15 weeks. We'll take a couple of weeks break in between seasons just while we tidy stuff up.
Praga's just gone fastest with a 120.269.
Are we going to get that 119 broken?
We're going to do it. We've got 3 minutes. Top 3 are all out at the minute. I would suggest that those in the pits will be coming out as well.
Yeah, they've got just enough time to get round.
Finley, he probably won't.
No, they've got just enough time to get round, haven't they? No, it should be pretty smooth tonight. Johnson's racing. He's down here.
Yeah. Whoa, there it is. 119.661. Wow. That's a massive amount. He's just taken off that lap there. That's huge.
Yeah.
That back.
I've not even.
It's over half a second, isn't it?
Yeah. Carter Cayenne. Is that a name change as well, or is that a new one from TRL?
I don't think we've ever had TRL Carter Cayenne before.
No.
We've had Alonso and we've had Williams, haven't we?
Praga retired.
Praga's happy with that.
And with that,
he's happy with
you
that.
can take your crown for qualifying, I believe, with that.
Top 2 are both retired. Silver's still out. Wells is out. Still Declan Matthews as well.
I'm just trying to see who can.
There's still enough time.
Silver,
Still
Wells,
going
yeah.
now.
Wells 29.977. He's not going to do it. 28. 912. No. Yeah, don't go jinxing anybody. Obviously at the bottom of the page we've got the tweet and the Facebook buttons. Appreciate any help that we can get with it.
Doesn't look like anything's going to happen now.
No, it's only Silver that's out. 29.082. He's just putting his other one seconds out there. Wells 28.547 just roaring in, fastest lap. Section 1.
Go.
I don't want to spectate. I want to watch him. I want to watch on that leaderboard.
You're not going to be able to, are you?
No, I want to go. Yeah. I want to go to him if I can be. I found him.
He's coming around the corner now. This is it.
116, 17, 18, 19. No.
No.
Not enough.
Oh well. Now then, here we are with Silver.
What are we? We're section 2 going into section 3 here.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
no. Ah, he's giving up.
Yeah. Shouldn't have anybody behind us.
I'm just lame.
He's actually chose to race on wheels of cheese this week.
Ah,
No.
I see. Make it a little bit more
Yeah.
difficult for himself. Right then. Oh, I'm expected to come 13. That's not going to happen.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Still 0% chance of rain. So laps 35 with this one. One of the shorter ones, really, isn't it? Really,
Short
yeah.
track, though, isn't it?
Yeah, circuit length.
Historically, very, very difficult to overtake on, so we'll have to see what our boys make of that.
2.7 miles per track, 95.3 miles in total, and a total turns of 490. Right where it's high on this, because obviously short track, lots.
We'll be going to track shortly, be aware.
Into it. Just see. I didn't have enough time to just see whether Wells had moved up the position, because he was about 4th or 5th, wasn't he? Before that, 120.
Yeah, I think he moved up 1 and 4th, I believe. Although that could be. Here we go. Which at least you should make it on there for that first corner, because it's a long straight. What are we doing then? Retire from session.
Nobody behind us, so we'll get it right on the first, on the last race of the 3rd season.
No, I won't. I won't ask, and I'll retire from the whole thing.
I remember his host doing that once. It's rather embarrassing asking to come back to your own game. Yeah, Mel Praga's 2nd.
Silver's up behind him. Oh, look at that!
Oh, there's lots of spinning.
Oh, something's gone off. Something's really gone off back there.
Let's see what happened there.
Katakaya blasted into the lead. Got Praga right on him.
Right, so Katakaya going to lead Praga.
Lead Coyote, I believe.
Both of those. All of them have gone wide.
Silver there, isn't it? Silver. I believe that Force India there.
That there, on that corner, was a great advert for how professional we all are. Every single one of them went wide.
Oh,
there's going to be bumps back there. I want to drop back to P3.
I'm on 5 looking back at the minute.
Yeah, you were right. First and second corners deadly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Were you on P5 then? Yeah, you just swung left to right. I'm with Silver at 3rd. Praga took that corner slow. Silver's challenging. Silver's past. Praga's giving him a nice amount of movement. Right, okay. Got Praga challenging Silver here. He's taking him on the inside line.
Taking him there, hasn't he?
I just had a bit of screen freeze on the stream, but if you refresh your browser, it's not the stream, it's just my browser.
Wells coming up
on 4th to 3rd, yeah? We've got Wells behind. Yeah, he's on the Force India. Wells just grassed it a little bit, so.
A little bit there. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Too hard then.
obviously still got the debris on his wheels from going on. It's quite forgiving if you're on the line, but as soon as you go over, your wheels will just take up with it.
In the pits already.
No, but I did see one of the Mauritius, I think, sideways on turn 2. It might have even been turn 1. Right, first and second have pulled out a bit from P3. 4 and 5 is Wells and Raza. They've got...
There's the Fox, the Marussia. He's well
right, okay. He's got 6 and 7 behind Razan and Wells. Razan's keeping with him. Oh, Wells keeping with him, still keeping with him.
Looking back on 4th here at the minute.
Yeah, I'm at P5 at the moment. Oh, classic.
Oh,
excellent.
Dear.
Was at P5, moving up to P6, which is BETAMAXX's admins. Slade.
Come well off the grid then.
One going into the pit. Whoever was 5th just gone into the pits. Right, okay. Coyote had that big swing out before though, didn't he? So Andy naturally moved up to 6. Complete lock up on that. Just smoke billowing out of his tyres.
So we seem to have got a little bit of now. It feels like it's time for me to ask you what's happening with the Great Debate.
The Great Debate had a problem of Far Cry being released and complete everything. Just everything just being put on a back burner, to be honest. While I've been enjoying myself.
Disappeared off the radar.
But the problem is that even opening the debate about the Great Debate and talking about Far Cry, I could just talk about it for several hours without taking a breath.
I myself said have been mainly playing COD this week.
Yeah, I mean I've seen some of the comments that you've put in the little group where we chat. I think it was Saturday, I think it was yesterday, which you seem to really be on the ball with the game.
Yes. Now then, we seem to have closing up at
right, okay, I was going to say
Braga's really closed down.
4th and 3rd is absolutely monstrous. They're really right, yeah, I'll stick with Praga. And is it Carter Kane which is up front?
It is indeed.
But yeah, at this time of year, are we going to try another FIFA tourney? That one, to be honest, is on the back burner. We're not going to do it this month. Just my work is just far too busy to start getting into any other type of admin this month at the moment. No,
when you say work, do you mean
normal work? Yeah, yeah,
actual work or the designing of islands?
So actual work. December's a funny month. There isn't really any tournaments. There isn't any really e-sport events around the globe as such that we're involved in. So to be honest, it gets to a point in the next couple of weeks or so, as it gets closer to Christmas, that it's time to start. You know, we'll still do these events on a Sunday night, but to be honest, it's time to have a couple of weeks just chilling out and relaxing. To be honest, we pretty much work 350. Yeah.
Look at this! Look at this!
Still got first from that.
DRS is well open. Oh, it's gone wide though.
That was an in-ear.
Look at this.
No contact there. nice to see some really high quality driving.
Well, this is the thing we were talking about last week. You see at the top end, the space and respect that drivers do give each other. They know, not. See, there you go. Case in point. I'd have just hit the back of him then, so I'm not giving him.
And the fact that Carter Kyne's a new driver in, but he bears the TRL crest as such.
Yeah, I was going to say the TRL boys do definitely seem to be proponents of clean racing, don't they? Nice to see.
But yeah, on the FIFA thing, we work pretty much on BETAMAXX 320, 330 days of the year. So Christmas, it's time to chill out, I'm afraid. But on that, I think that it's only right that we do a FIFA tournament in January. That's what I reckon.
I think, what I think we should do with a FIFA tournament? I think we should do something a little bit more interesting and make people pick like only a certain quality of team.
Do you know what? I think that we should do it a different style altogether, and I think that we should don a couple of suits and some ping pong balls and a little black bag. Then we should do a team draw.
Oh dear! Oh dear! You say actually have a draw for it. I'd be very interested to see what would happen if we did have a FIFA tournament where, the likes of Real Madrid, Brazil, Man United didn't pop up all the time. And it was a little bit more, if you said perhaps like 4.5-star teams.
Yeah,
I think it'd be
I genuinely would love to host some sort of event like that, where we did actually reincorporate it with the stream, and we did actually do a live draw, for it. I've got all the equipment for doing it. Me and Craig did it for the first F1 season.
Yes, I remember.
For it. So now that we have a bit more planning and stuff, and that we don't have to do it in the Spritzel basement, it'd be a lot more.
Wayne, I can't believe you said that. Honestly, the things I'm not allowed to say on stream, and you come out with that. I constantly check myself to stop my natural impulse to what comes into my head. And there you are, chucking in Joseph.
No, I said Craig Fritzl. It's only you that turned it bad. See, my problem is that I can do it and get away with it until you go, I can't believe you just said that. And people go, why, what did he say? Let's rewind it and play it back several hundred times.
I just think it's unfair. There are things I want to say that I can't. You should be able to get away with it.
Do you know what, as well? We've still got Stu that could make an appearance at any time.
Did he not race
No.
Well, I think then we should introduce him to the public.
In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do here? Pussy! Right, that's it. That's all that you get. And I'm actually going to do an experiment this week to see whether anybody actually wants to. Oh, Johnson's retired. Yeah, I've got a. In fact, we might as well announce it now because I know what I'm going to do for it. I've got a large T-shirt from Codemasters, which is from the Codemasters racing team, and we'll upload that video to YouTube. And the first comment on it, which tells us where Stu made an appearance in the video, exactly the time, we can have that T-shirt.
Excellent.
So, in fact, I think Stu has just been the trigger for winning a lot of prizes. I think this is something that we need to do a little bit more often with stuff. We'll get people to watch videos and look out for it. Never thought about it anymore. 10th there as well. We could have had it.
Don't get me started on that.
What are we on lap 10? It's second and first.
Neck and neck all the way around there. Whoa, look at that. That was some balls out breaking there, wasn't it?
This is the thing, we're going to be on first and second again pretty much all race, aren't we now?
Well, I don't mind
when it's action.
When it's quality racing.
Yeah, he's cut too much.
You know, the quality...
I'm going to say he's cut too much on the grass then.
Take him on the outside. Oh. Even the cutting, though, you notice, even the cutting, he came straight back on, but if he'd have wanted to go straight past him, he left him enough room. Which I think is the right thing to do. Alright, I'm going to have a scout down and see what's going on. We've got Wells in third.
Ooh, just got lag on Carter Cayenne.
Two groups, it would appear.
Got back a bit.
Got Silver, who appears to have had a bit of an off. Got mucky tyres.
In FIFA, and forgive my lack of knowledge of this game, but do you have world? Can you get World Cup teams on it?
What
do you get?
Do you, international squads.
So you,
Oh, Silver's gone off. Slane's just taken fourth. Him storming through. Go on, lad. I mean, impartial, obviously. That's quite a nice thing to see.
Right, you do. So, could you use the teams of the countries of the World Cup and actually have your own? And I'm just thinking more for something for the whole point of doing a draw.
But then you could quite easily, by the same token, pick champion teams.
Yeah.
Waved yellow.
For example.
Waved yellows. Where was that? I'm in section 2 and it's not. No.
Sector 1.
To racing conditions.
Section 2. So.
Any debris.
Right, only the main side. So yeah, I think something where we draw players' teams.
For you, because I'd be in it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that anybody's proprietary.
Oh.
Although if I get pulled Luxembourg, I will be a little bit annoyed.
Praga's in,
Praga's in.
Pushing on 11, so...
Now then, so is he going to go for... Carter Cayenne going to really go for it now and then hit this lap, or is he going to...
You're right, Dan. Champions League, FA Cup, any tourney. Obviously it'll be the BETAMAXX tournament. There is only ever one tournament with anything. Even when I watch darts live on ITV, it's the BETAMAXX darts. So, BETAMAXX snooker was on yesterday.
I was watching the football earlier with BETAMAXX United against
Yeah. It wasn't that, it was that incident with Ferdinand where they threw BETAMAXX currency.
I think we've lost our minds somewhat and we won't get back on point as far as discussions go.
What?
Very much like the idea of a tournament where teams are drawn, 4 people though. I think that adds a little bit of spice to it. Takes people out of the comfort zones. You know, with teams they're familiar with. I will play with Man United quite a lot, so know the little things that you can get away with, the individual players that can do certain things. So to be in a tournament, staying out, Carter Cayenne. So the idea of having a team just given to me, it just adds that little bit of randomness to it. As you know, in the last one the first one we played, I chose Newcastle for my first one.
Yeah.
A bit of a homage to the Ant deck of the Bay community. And got pulled against Brazil, which was nice. I got beaten 3-0, and it should really have been about 10.
we'll look into this. We'll study this through December.
If people want it, if people genuinely want it, and there's enough of a demand for it, then of course we'll put it on. I mean, that's the idea. But I think we were discussing last week about the clamour for these tournaments, and then you get 15 people all say that they're interested, and only 9 go up. That about waiting, and it does a little bit make you think, well, why have we gone to the effort of advertising this and trying to put it on when people are not bothered? But there are quite clearly a group of people that would happily play all the time. My dream eventually would be a league. That we could run. Right, Carter Kines coming in now.
So we've got Prague, 2 laps.
I'm going to drop back to
I'm going to keep.
Oh, Wells has crashed.
Really? Just on that. Just on.
Oh.
I can see him.
Prague has just gone past him now. Prague has gone past him
so
now.
it's Prague coming on the straight. Right, he's pitting. Tyres are on. He's let go.
He's done him. He's done him. Quite a distance as well, to be fair.
It's come out in third.
The new tyres for Prague really made the difference. That was a genius little manoeuvre, that. It looks like Wells and Arthur Kyan. No, in fact, it's the boy Slane.
Is it? Slane mustn't have pitted yet, though.
Still,
I'm presuming.
No, he's on his original tyres. He's looking a little bit slidey.
That's just the way he walks.
I mean, I'd also I wouldn't mind having a go with everybody's ultimate team.
Slane's gone.
Slane! Oh, and he's been crashed into by...
It was Carter Kyan. So that's going to slow down the Carter Kyan catching Prague scenario. Carter Kyan did enough braking.
Oh, Slane is all over.
Yeah, Carter Kyan did enough braking to keep his thingy. No, but if he's sliding, there's nothing better.
Just make sure you're on third, mate.
Nothing better than a slidey Slane.
I've said it before, what you do in your own time is your business.
Now, is Slane going to pit? Yeah, if he doesn't go into that barrier. It's taken a few people before that barrier has. Wheels on, out.
Yeah, so those of you that are on stream that have been discussing this FIFA thing, how do those ideas sound to you? At the end of the day, we want to put something on that's appealing.
Carter Kyan's. You just said in part, apparently Carter Kyan's got a drive through from that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's terrible.
I suppose the idea of it though is that if you're behind, you're supposed to be able to stop, aren't you? It's your responsibility if you hit somebody. I'd definitely like to have a game of FIFA with my ultimate team. I've got Javier Hernandez up front, and he's an absolute
Dan says on stream that it would not be fair because some people will have gold teams with Messi or Ronaldo due to buying loads of packs, but other people have teams with silver teams.
But that's only the same.
But he'd be up for it.
Yeah, maybe so, but that's only the same as somebody picking Madrid and somebody picking West
it is.
Ham.
But at the same time, with that type of thing, you see with that, I'd be more tempted to just say, look, here's the thing, come and challenge. I've got a gold team. I mean, gold.
Yeah, I'd deck on anybody, mate, with my team. My team's gold, but it's not full of superstars. But I think I've built a team that's good enough to take on whatever anybody else throws at me. It's just me that I worry about. If I lose, it's not with the quality of my team that makes the difference.
Fourth and third.
Yeah, I'm on them now. Is that Carter Kyan and Wells?
Oh, Radza.
Radza. The champion. The defending safety car. Safety car is out. This should make everything very interesting at the halfway point.
This is a good opportunity to save fuel. Change fuel
Carter
mode to
Kyne's
mix
been
1.
told to change his fuel to mix 1. Alright, Cal.
And I watched it yesterday. I watched a documentary on Brian Clough.
Right.
It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Fantastic.
To be honest, one of the best. Everybody's pitting.
Patrick Kyne's back in now. I wonder if he damaged his
He's got his
wing.
drive through, hasn't he?
Oh, of course. Well, now it's the time to take it, isn't it? Blimey. Genius move.
I don't know what other people think of it, but there's a video on YouTube. Oh no, he's actually pitted.
No.
There's a video on YouTube about Beckham that I was watching not so long ago. And I don't even know how I'd got there, which is that dark part of YouTube that you end up at. And it was showing about, obviously...
See that video I sent you the other day, by the way?
No, not yet. No, I've not had time to...
14 minutes long.
I've not had time to buy anything to watch that with. But, yeah, it's a video of Beckham.
That makes it sound awful there. That's not the kind of video it is.
No.
Makes it sound like
No, not tissues, not to that. Stop making me say things. I was thinking, this video about Beckham where it was showing about his attitude, as a young player. And then it showed him obviously doing the back kick, where he just threw his legs out when he was down on the ground. They said that's the point where it all turned for him, that's where his career just could have gone. Well, then it showed the next game, I think it was that England-Germany game, and it showed a montage of how he was pretty much the only player that kept on pushing and just kept getting up and just would not take no for an answer. And when it was put into that montage, just for like 2 or 3 minutes of it, I don't think I've ever seen any player play with so much passion ever.
No, I've never had anything bad to say about Beckham. He always struck me as being spot on. Every time you saw him in an England shirt, he was the one, like exactly as you say, literally just running and running and running. Say what you want about him, but fair play to him.
Pack's packing up. We got 5th, 6th, 7th place.
Yeah, very nice.
Carter Kyne's back to 5th. Are we all on the same lap?
Wells in front of him, then Slane, I believe. I don't mean to sound surprised there, Andy, if you're listening back to this at a later date. I'm not saying that.
Wells, 18.
And Silver.
Yeah, it is Slane at 18. Slane's obviously got his tighty whiteys on for his wheels, as well as his wheels.
Once again, what you do in your own time, Wayne, is your business.
So from Praga.
Okay, no overtaking allowed.
I'm straight onto Praga just to see whether he slams into the safety car. Although, to be honest,
did Praga win
yes, he did,
week?
yeah.
Wow. What a debut. What a continuation of that. Spot on.
So, for the people that are in the chat, which isn't as active tonight, but the people that are in the chat are making it active, so we appreciate it. What's
the safety car
in
this lap?
Safety car's coming in. Get ready.
What games have you got on your Christmas list, so to speak? What games are you looking forward to? It's coming out soon.
I've got Dishonored on my Christmas list. Definitely interested in playing that. I'm also quite interested in the new Hitman, although that's one later. We'll just go back to this now. Here we go.
Remind me of Hitman.
Will do. Nicely done there by Praga. So Silver looks like he's barreling it up behind him.
Oh, Praga's gone wide.
Oh, Praga.
Go now.
Playing a little bit of a nick inside. It would be great if it started raining right now. Wide there. Looks like. Oh dear, something's just occurred.
Hasn't it
behind
just?
us.
I'm still with Praga, but.
Yeah, me too. Looks to me like Slane's been taken out of it. Back in 5th now. Bit of a coming together there. So Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman is obviously quite like Far Cry, an underrated game for what it is, in my opinion, in the gaming communities. You know, for it, I tend to find that these type of games are more like cult games, really.
I remember Hitman 2 though. That was the first one I played.
That's the type of thing. Like with me the other day, I took the gamble on Far Cry and I bought it because I can remember playing Far Cry on the original Xbox. And when we think of this, I'm going back eight years that I've put faith into a name of a game to purchase. You know, for it, and you know, like Hitman, I've played a few of the Hitman games. I've really enjoyed them, but I've just never kind of settled back into it. So for me, I'm not really going to touch it until it's dropped a bit. But
no, and that's where I am with it, because I'm getting Dishonored. That's you know, it's that kind of assassin thing. I've decided from reading about it, you choose, you know, the way you go about it. You either go all guns blazing and rip the place up, or you just kill your targets. So the way I'm going to play it is just kill my targets, because I've got enough games where I can run about and blast the stuff out of people. You know what I mean? I've got enough games like that. When I played Deus Ex, I made sure I played it the stealth way, because I think it's something different that you don't get. So I think Hitman exactly once again would be the same way. I always strive to get that, or I always strove, should I say, to get that silent assassin rating on every mission, where you literally, you know, you killed nobody but the target. Brilliant. Alerted nobody, and they got no idea when you've been there.
AC3 and GTA 5 from the comments.
Yeah, GTA 5 I think will definitely be on my radar.
GTA 5
That'll break
may be the first game that I'm prepared to actually pre-order. It surprised me, both with Halo 4, when I went to get that, I had to go around a couple of shops, and with Far Cry, I actually had to go around a couple of shops to get. You know, granted, I was buying it well after the weekend that it had come out, but it's still, you know, the GTA 5, I don't think there's going to be a gamer alive that doesn't buy that game. You know, for it. But
well, apart from those under 18,
yeah, of course. Absolution is the new Hitman one, isn't it? And tonight, for some reason, I saw this was mentioned to me earlier on tonight by someone, and I've just checked it out, and it is true. But on Tesco's website, it's £29 on PS3 or Xbox 360. Yeah.
Really? So. You see, the thing is with certain games, it's awful to say this, but it's a fact. There are some games that come out that you know you might, if you're after them, you can buy them straight away, because the value isn't going to drop.
Yeah, like Black Ops is an example.
Yeah, exactly. I could have bought Black Ops and played it a few times and gone back to it in a month and been safe in the knowledge that it wouldn't have dropped in price. Same with FIFA. Same, you know, and probably the same with Halo, to be fair. I know it's not on the same scale as Black Ops because of the multi-format thing, but, you know, in terms of Xbox, there's not many better games to own than that. So, and I think Absolution's going to be one of them. Dishonored, for example, you can pick that up for 20 quid if you know where to look.
Yeah.
But it's not a big title, and yet it's got rave reviews. Everyone says it's fantastic. The sorry state of affairs, really, sometimes when you get games that are genuinely, genuinely innovative and well made, and because they haven't got a big name or a big publisher, they just kind of disappear and turn into unsung classics. There's another debate idea for you, incidentally.
Got Praga challenging on second here.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. The inside, no, gave him the room. Oh, and then nipped in. Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
So unlike with some news from Black Ops, just reading from a press release the other day, Activision Blizzard announced today that Call of Duty Black Ops 2 has crossed the $1 billion mark in worldwide retail sales, according to Chart Track Retail customer sell-through information and internal company estimates, illustrating the strong appeal of interactive entertainment to audiences worldwide. The game achieved this milestone in just 15 days.
Still surprised you ain't got it, Wayne. I know you've got your Far Cry thing going on, but it's a great game. I don't know whether that's because I'm going into it having not played before, really. I don't know if anybody on the stream, for example, can say if they've played all of them and whether it's not a big, a big difference between Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, that kind of thing. But I'm absolutely loving it.
Well,
it's superb. And I think it's different enough from Halo to be able to own both games. I think
it's time.
I think Halo.
It's time scale. Just trying to balance out a good thing. But just one comment to continue on with this billion, just to put it into scale. Of how big that actually is. Right? Last year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 reached 1 billion in retail sales in 16 days. Right. The box office record set for feature films in 2009 by Avatar was 1 billion in 17 days. So
but you say that, but if you could have bought Avatar on the day of release and taken it home and watched it, would that have been the same?
I don't think it would, because I went to see Avatar because of the 3D aspect of it on a cinema screen as big as what it was.
What I'm saying to you is, though, it's, I think, easier to make money from something that people can pick up and take to their own home, for example, the supermarket or whatever, than it is to actually go to the cinema. I understand what you mean. I think that's a colossal amount of money. Ludicrous.
I don't, I don't own Avatar as a film. I like my films, but I don't own Avatar as a film because I think that the whole storyline really needs that big experience of a cinema.
Yeah, I've got Avatar, but then they released the special director's cut edition before I watched it, and now I don't want to watch it because there's a better version of it out, but I've still not gone and bought that. Do you think this commentary is interesting to anybody else, or is it just interesting to me and you?
Well,
it does seem to descend into
the
topics.
We've got Cal saying that he's played COD since COD 3.
Right.
And so, got our own BETAMAXX Malcro. He's played COD since COD.
Hey, he's done it every night with me. He seems to love it.
COD is his game.
Yes, but that's the point I'm
DRS is
making.
open for silver it too.
If he thinks it's... Yeah.
He actually moved out from there as well. Such clean racing.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like you with Halo. You know, when Halo 4 came out, I was expecting, oh, I'm not happy about this, I'm not happy about that, because you're such a Halo, I don't mean fanboy, but you know what I mean? You love that game, genuinely, and you've loved them all. It's like me, well, it's like how I used to be with Pro Evo before they next it all up with magic boots, and anyway, I think you're more critical as a big fan of the series than you are as an outsider coming in.
Oh, he's gone on grass.
And
he's lost it.
Oh, and he slid.
Third and
He's handled
fourth.
it well, but this is going to cause trouble for these two. Well done.
Yeah, that's Wills, isn't it? Who else do we have? Oh, hang on. Wells. Carter Cayenne.
No, it'll be
Coyote,
Coyote.
yeah. So Coyote's in front of Wells then, because they're challenging for the thing. Oh, there you go. Cal, Pod 4 and Burnout were the first games I got on the PS3. Burnout, what game? Is Burnout the one where you can just trash your cars in the middle of a car crash?
It was. Then they changed it slightly, because I've got Burnout Paradise on that PlayStation Plus thing, and it's good because it's nice and open world. You can drive anywhere. But the bit I enjoyed about Burnout was the sheer destruction that you could cause, and they kind of moved away from that and turned it into a Need for Speed, really. Burnout games were amazing though. Just the when you just seeing how much you could cause damage-wise. So what have these two people said then that have been playing COD since forever? How does Black Ops 2 stand to...
Well, we'll open it up for comments. So Cal, Dan, what... You've played obviously 3, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, 3, so you've got 4 or 5 COD games. Do you think that Black Ops takes the best of all the games which have been released and utilises it the best? Is there any changes that you'd make to it? Competitive scene is just huge how much it supports it. You know, that's scary, the work that they've done with both the European and the American scene.
The game is now very much designed for
I wish that Halo had taken a lot of what's available for Black Ops 2 into thought. You know, the ability, even if it was the ability to just monitor games, you know, for commentating.
Yeah.
Hope we got 7 laps left.
It would appear that Prague is, without wishing to curse him, he's got a stranglehold on this one.
He's got some grass on his right side tyres. It's worked its way off now.
I believe that Wells had been held up a little bit by having who's behind him.
2 seconds, just get a drink.
Silver, isn't it? Just while Wayne's not here, I'd just like to point out that the onesie that Stu appears in the little pop-up pictures that you may have seen actually belongs to Wayne, and he lent it to Stu for the purposes of that photo.
What I'd like to point out is when I mute my mic, pretty much converts audio through my monitor, so I can keep in touch with what commentators say while I'm away from the unit.
Never worried me, mate, that you could hear. I'd have still said exactly
In blind
the same
panic
thing.
while getting me a drink from 30 foot away. No! I turn the mic off so that nobody can hear what I'm saying about it. You completely have an open airway.
Never leave me in control of a broadcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fat Pants and Magic. Today will be your captain. Currently cruising at approximately 4 centimetres above the tarmac. Right, comments. Dan, I would say Black Ops 2 competitive is better, but nothing will beat World at War, COD 4 multiplayer. I prefer Black Ops 2 to Modern Warfare 3 easily. Same, didn't really like Black Ops 1 either. I genuinely only played about 20 games of Black Ops. If you've got me on your phone, Wells has just had a little bit of a wobble. If you look on stats on World at War though, I will literally have a KD of about 8.0. Now that would indicate that was amazing. However, what it actually indicates is that I think I actually only ever played 2 games. Anything that Treyarch makes, for some reason, and I know it all runs the same, it's a psychological block I have with Treyarch.
Like me in THQ games when in the Super Nintendo days.
The computer is showing waved yellows in Sector 2. No over.
Waved yellows in Sector 2.
I'm not so certain that Wells has got decent tyres here.
Green flag.
Yeah, another
Sector 2
slight
being
wobble
cleared of
there.
debris. Back up to rating speed.
Dropping down to Wells now. That Arthur Cayenne behind him.
I'm unsure if I'm honest.
Yes, it is. Or is it Silver? Hang on.
It's getting challenged anyway.
No, it is Arthur Cayenne.
When I drop back to Carl, I think he's going to be able to take him here. Keep the action.
DRS is on.
He's moved over to let him through as well. He's going to go too far out on this now. Well, he's done well. But it's really just... yeah.
Well there, wasn't it?
See where he's just not got the...
Smoking now.
He just doesn't seem to have that grip, does he?
No. Sneaky. Got back a little bit there.
You won't be commentating next week, will you? You said earlier on. That's a definite,
no.
yeah?
16th next week. Yeah,
Right,
no,
okay.
I won't.
Yeah, you said why. Yeah,
indisposed.
I will still keep it to 14 races, but I may have a look to see whether we can get a guest commentator. Might open it up for thingy.
Why don't you ask Stu?
No. I couldn't keep that there. I couldn't keep that. My mouth just moved with an involuntary answer.
Instantly, I don't think I've finished saying it.
You didn't see the roll of the eyes as well.
Why don't you ask Stu? No. Right.
DRS, well open. He's holding his line though in front. You know he's got space and time there. He's going to be,
Yeah,
no,
like
but he's still going to, I thought he was going to creep up a couple of seconds or so.
I wonder if Carthaginian's tyres are giving up a little bit now.
No one's going to be going in for a change, are they?
Nope. Blimey. This is the difference, you know, when we've discussed before the whole quality of racing. This was the problem we had a few races back. We weren't seeing this further down the field. It was the kind of racing that you'd see in Forza, for example. You know, you can rub, you can knock, you can. That's not what Formula One's all about.
Going into final lap now.
Here we are. This is it. Certainly not got him down here.
No, so what are we order? Where's Coyotes? Coyote's still in second. It's going to make it very interesting at the top of the leaderboard then. Super organised. Oh, look at this.
That man from the centre at Monaco in '92.
Yeah, Carter Kine was just about to start going into a slide then, I think. Oh, he's gone over the curb. I think it would have been better trying to go around that, actually.
Yeah, it didn't help for him, did it? His tyres now look a little bit worn.
That's never first, second, third and fourth there, is it?
It is. What's happened to Praga? Where's Praga?
No idea. But it's if 1, 2, 3. Have a look at the seconds that these are going to come in at. Check that out for a finish. That's unbelievable.
Praga's come second.
Oh, he's gone straight away, so...
Praga's come second. He's made a mistake right at the end. And Coyote's won it.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I'm astonished. Gonna dip out into
yes, I'm just gonna run stream so that I've got thingy points and stuff. So thanks everybody for tuning in again.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Really do appreciate it.
See you all later.
So, Coyote, Praga, Wells, Carter Cayenne, Silver, Slane, Morgan, Denine, Razza, Kopp, Johnson, Matthews. Lag spikes. Crazy. We will be streaming. I don't know what I'll be streaming next, to be honest. So I'm addicted to Far Cry, so it might be some of that. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe Halo. Do. Right, let's get to race director. Coyote, Praga, Wells, Carter, Cayenne, Silver. Didn't see the time. I'll have to watch it back for it. Right, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll